Hey everybody, it's Rick Elkin. Are we having fun yet, kids? Hey, it's Sunday, the day of the Academy Awards, and I want to talk about that a little bit. Sadly for me, this is a day that won't be like it used to be. For many, many years, my wife and I would get together with friends and have a little party and get together, and we would actually do play some games and take a poll of who we thought was going to win the various categories: best picture, best director, best actor, actress, all that good stuff. And all along the way, we'd stand up and cheer and share our memories of what we thought of those movies that we had seen. And so it was really a fun day. And obviously every year they will go through the different actors and actresses that have passed away, and sometimes play some of their old scenes, and it was sometimes pretty emotional as well. So I'm sad that I'm not going to be doing that anymore. I haven't done it now for a couple of years. I just can't support the way the whole thing has become pretty much a political propaganda program of self-congratulatory narcissism and lecturing. And I'm not willing to sit through 3 or 4 hours of it anymore. So I didn't see a couple of the movies this year. Maybe for a minute I'd like to talk about a couple of them that I did see that I think were worthy of the accolades of Academy Awards. I saw Bohemian Rhapsody as soon as it came out, and walked out of there and said to myself, Rami Malek should get an Academy Award. His acting in that part, because I know so much about Queen and I've seen a lot of video of their performances and so forth. I just had to say that this guy was incredible to transform himself so magically into Freddie Mercury was spectacular. And I thought the movie was really, really entertaining, humorous, dramatic, great soundtrack. I thought it was just a well balanced presentation. And when I walked out of there, I was very, very happy with it. And then somebody said, you got to go see The Green Book. And so, literally a week later, my wife and I went and saw that. And honestly, when I walked out of there, I went, you know what? This might be even better. And the reason I say that is because I think Viggo Mortensen is spectacular, but also it's just a really good movie. It's what I like when I see a movie. A lot of character development, a lot of emotion, conflict, moral dilemmas, and but I thought the mixture of all of that, plus the humor, and the authenticity, the fact that it's a true story, really, and also I thought the way they, put it in that certain time frame and captured that era, just great. And boy, did I enjoy that movie. I'm looking forward to seeing it again, and I'm rooting for it. Those would be my two favorites. I'm almost split about which one I would prefer wins. However, I'm pretty sure neither one of them will, because I don't think they're politically correct enough, and I've seen so much criticism of both of them, and it's all about they weren't with Bohemian Rhapsody. They didn't characterize Freddie Mercury's gayness properly, and then with Green Book, they made the black character um, too too willing to get along and go along. And anyway, I don't even want to get into that, because in my mind, when I go see something for purposes of entertainment, I don't want to even get into the politics behind it. That's just something we reserve for watching the news and maybe a small portion of our lives. But let it infect everything we do, everything we talk about, which is what Hollywood does with almost everything, is really sad. And I think it's indicative of where we are as a country right now. And one of the reasons we're so divided is that we can't talk about these things anymore. We couldn't have this party tonight, because we would end up in some kind of a political argument, and it would trigger somebody, and somebody would walk out of the room. So these are the concerns that I have, and that's why I talk about these things, because I believe our culture is really going through some tough times, and part of it has to do with this inability to step away from these conflicts, these social justice conflicts that the left wants to impose on us every time we turn around, when we send our kids to school, when we go out for entertainment, when we get together with our friends, when we sit down for a family Thanksgiving dinner. You know, it's just gotten to the point now where it's intolerable, and I'm not willing to spend any of my free time immersing myself in this proselytizing of political correctness and this left-wing social justice jihad. Not going to do it. Okay, so that's it for me today. Talk to you soon.